This review is for the French version, the less about the Miramax version the better. Asterix and Obelix, Mission Cleopatra is surprisingly entertaining and worth a watch most definitely. The story may be a tad slight and a pacing a little uneven, but it is very funny and charming. Why exactly? Well, the scenery is exquisite, much more lavish than Take on César. This film is better than Take on César as well I think, and the script is very humorous. And the acting is fine, the standouts being Gerard Depardieu as Obelix and Monica Bellucci as the beautiful, vivacious Cleopatra. In conclusion, entertaining and worth watching. 8/10 Bethany Cox. Once again we have here, a crown masterpiece of the French comedy. What do you have after gathering the top French comedian altogether? Question mark question mark question mark. A legendary movie. But to enjoy it of course you'll probably need to learn French, and French humor since most of the jokes are hidden in the text and in playing on words. It's even more hilarious if you know a bit of the background of each actors. Like Obelix talking about the Sphinx's nose. Like he does in Cyrano de Bergerac, or know that Itineraris is a French version of Roger, or Belle. This movie is excellent to watch over and over, discovering again and again some new jokes you can quote with friends. The graphism and the touch of the movie make it really easy and enjoyable to watch, even for people who don't know anything about Asterix and Obelix. It reminds me of La Cité de la Pure, even though probably Mission Cleopatra is a softer and more accessible comedy. I recommend it for anyone who knows French, but this person need to watch it, then look for informations about French culture, then watch it again, and think, it's even greater than I thought. A must-see. I've read every adventure of Asterix and Obelix at least 5 times and I'm also a fan of Les Nuls, and Les Robins des Bois, and Jamel, so I expected a lot from this movie. And I finally got satisfied. Unlike the first adaptation of Asterix on the big screen, Asterix et Obelix contre César, which wasn't a real success besides the appearance of Laetitia Casta, this one really captures the spirit of the comic, and we get the beautiful Monica Bellucci. In the first movie the director tried to be too realistic about the time where the story is set and it killed the whole spirit that made Asterix hilarious. In this one all the clothing, the way of talking and everything is identical to Goscinny and Uderzo's work. It really stick to the original story with the downside that we know pretty much everything that's going to happen, but Alain Chabat gave us a few surprises at the end. I really enjoyed that movie, and every time that the first sign of boringness starts to appear, Jamel comes in and makes us laugh like crazy. This movie is a big mix of all the kind of humor I really like, and even if maybe it's mixing it too much, I can't help but to like it. So, if you like Asterix and the humor of all these young talents that started in Nulle Part Ailleurs, a French mix of The Tonight Show and SNL, go see this movie.